Welcome students of class 8. I welcome you again on this YouTube videos, that is offline classes. Soon your online classes will also be started. I hope it will be on the next week. So before that we have to go to the offline classes, that is through your e-portal and also the YouTube. Now keep following on these videos. It will help you from every perspective and you have the action to uh, inquire any questions regarding to the uh, discussed topic, etc. If you having any queries, then you may tell it in the e-portal section by reply chat option, that is chat manager. Now in the earlier day we have discussed on the topic, that is synthetic fiber and plastic. Now the synthetic fiber, that is obtained or it is man-made, and there are some examples of the synthetic fiber and what is the usefulness or why the synthetic fiber becomes so popular in day-to-day life, and what is the reason behind this is also clear to us. Now next, in the last section we have discussed on what is polyester and what is acrylic. Now polyester is the poly terms. When a poly terms is there, then it is a polymer. So we have discussed on what is polymer. Polymer is a compound with large molecular mass and having a useful uses in our very important uses in our daily life. Suppose the plastics is very important in our regular life. We use it and without that our civilization is cannot go so properly. So the polyester is also a type of polymer. Now here the basic building block or the monomer is a chemical compound which is ester. Now ester having a smell, and for this reason there is a topic there that this compound or this chemical is responsible for the flavor on the fruits, on the ripe fruits. So ester is a chemical compound, and when the ester rings are ester is joined together, just like the to form the a chain, then if the small beads is the ester molecule and the overall chain is the polyester. So polyester having very important uses in clothing and also in the industrial uses also, because of less affinity towards water. Next one is the acrylic, and acrylic is there. Acrylic, it is the it also basically it is produced from the polyacrylonitrile. So acrylonitrile is another compound. Acrylonitrile is another compound which is when polymerized they form polyacrylonitrile, and it is the main constituent. It is the main constituent of acrylic. So what is acrylic? Acrylic, the monomer is acrylonitrile, and the polymer, that is polyacrylonitrile, and it is known as, basically generally it is known as acrylic. What is polycot and what is polywool, we know to it. Next, what is petrochemicals? I have told it in earlier class what is petrochemicals. Now petrochemicals can be defined in different ways. That means when the crude oil coming from the mines or petroleum mines, then at different temperature the products are different. That means that there is a process of distillation. What is the process of distillation? That is, distillation is the process of separating the substances at different temperature. So the when the different compounds having different volatility means the vaporizing tendency. So the when the volatility of compounds are different, then we use the technique, that is distillation. Now when we distilling the crude petroleum, then at different temperature different compounds are separated out, and this compounds or the byproduct is known as petrochemicals. Now petrochemicals there is different in different ways. The raw material used, which is given in the NCERT, the raw materials used to prepare synthetic fiber called petrochemicals. You may write it as a definition of petrochemical. The raw materials used to prepare a synthetic fiber is known as petrochemicals. Another one example may be the group of chemicals obtained from petroleum or natural gas. Examples are gasoline, naphtha, kerosene, fuel, lubricating oil, paraffin wax. Next, petroleum, petrochemicals. So by this term, that is petro, that means petroleum and chemicals. So a group of chemicals produced from petroleum. Example, naphtha, kerosene, naphtha, kerosene, gasoline, fuel, etc. These are the examples of petrochemicals. So there are two different defined, which is given in the NCERT. The materials or chemicals used to produce artificial fiber or synthetic fiber is known as petrochemicals. Examples are these. You have to remember the examples. Next, what is the disadvantage of synthetic fiber? Now the disadvantage of synthetic fiber is that when it catches fire, then it melts, and the person will have wear it stick to its skin, and it is very harmful to the skin. Sometimes it may be very dangerous also. So this is the bad effect of wearing the synthetic fiber cloth. Synthetic fiber, that is that of the acrylic and also that of the polyethylene, such type of compounds. Now another compound that is given, that PET. Now you can find this in your water bottle sometimes. The water bottle not made from the plastic, sometimes there is a such kind of sign is there given here, the name, that is PET. Now PET is also a polymer. The name is polyethylene terephthalate. Polyethylene terephthalate. Now ethylene terephthalate is the monomer in it, and when it polymerizes to form a compound, then it is known as polyethylene terephthalate. When a bottle comes with such kind of sign and given there the short form, that is PET, then it is the compound or the bottle is made up with these chemicals. So we know different terms or different polymer regarding to different field, that means from the clothing material and also in the plastic material that we used as a water bottle. Next one, characteristics of synthetic fiber. So it is also a question, that characteristics of synthetic fiber. Now from the previous section we can tell about the characteristics of synthetic fiber. Characteristics of synthetic fiber. What is this? So first of all, it is less expensive. Next, easy to wash. It is less expensive, easy to wash, and wrinkle free. And number 4, that is durable. It is durable also. So these are the special characteristics of synthetic fiber, that is it is less expensive, easy to wash, and durable, and also wrinkle free. Now for this special type of characteristics, it getting advantage in the regular life. And also another one is comes is with varying colors. Varying colors, it is also a property. Now these are the four important characteristics of synthetic fiber. Another question, that is, what is Orlon? Orlon. It is also a type of synthetic fiber. It is also a type of synthetic fiber. It is that of the terylene category. That means it is a polyester type category. So Orlon is a synthetic fiber and it is of that of the terylene category or polyester category polymer. So up to this, on this session, in this session we have discussed on the acrylic and also the important characteristics of synthetic fiber, and what is synthetic fiber, what is petrochemicals mainly, and what is PET. And the full form of PET is polyethylene, POLYETHYLENE terephthalate, TEREPTHALATE, polyethylene, PEREPTHLATE, polyethylene terephthalate or PET. So see the YouTube videos, and also having any problem regarding to the text or regarding to the discussion, you may ask it on the e-portal section, and also the previous text, also the previous discussion, you have to follow it on the YouTube. Having any queries, tell me on the e-portal, and I will, after this completing this chapter, we will discuss on the exercise and giving you the homework. Now I will give you I will give in the next class one assignment regarding to this ongoing chapter. Regarding to this ongoing chapter, I will give you some assignments, and you have to submit it on the homework or in the exercise portion, assignment portion of the e-portal. And who still now have completed the first one exercise or first one homework, quickly submit this. So till then, for the next session, stay safe and be healthy. So goodbye, up to the next class.